do to get ready for game day?
I'm kind of one of those superstitious people that I got to do the same thing over and over and over again. So my typical thing is I wake up about 8, go work out, and I always have to have a smoothie right after I work out. And I never drink smoothies, but I always have to have one right after I work out and in preparation for game day.
Strawberry banana.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the and would tip.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Alec, good stuff there. Makes a good point. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Zion Wood. Williamson out there with David Nwaba. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Wright in at the point. And for the Raptors, Butler out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Paul George. And it's Gordon in at the 5. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now, here's Green. And there's the lob, and it's stolen by VanVleet. Fast break, Miami. Williamson passes to VanVleet. And the officials call a traveling violation. George against VanVleet. George drives in. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Nwaba. Here's VanVleet. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. On offense, here come the Raptors. Thompson passes to Gordon. We played just over a minute here in the first. Thompson's shot is off.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Outside Nwaba. Back to Williamson. Over Thompson. And again, the Heat missing.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated. I mean, Zion hit the ground running when he first got into the league. He went from the first pick overall in 2019 to an all-star in no time flat. Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for more. Sometimes this happens.
Smitty, when you think about the rapid ascension of Zion Williamson, you also see his improvement clearly in his stat line.
That's right. He's taking and hitting more outside shots, playing with terrific physicality, and that will make your numbers go up across the line.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Nwaba, pass to right. Here's Porzingis, plenty of space. Buried from 15 feet out.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Nwaba against Butler. To the middle. Here's George. Nwaba pulls it in. The Heat have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Here's Wright. And that misses. That would have put him up.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, you better find another option.
It's George on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Driving inside. Gordon, the pass to Green. Back to Gordon. Green with the ball. George outside. Launches it. And it's Miami with a rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul. Russell's checked in for Green. Griffin, he's checked in for Miami. Williams comes in for Wright. Now here's Van Vliet. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Russell with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Griffin in the post, defended by Thompson, and Griffin gets it to go.
And as much as Griffin has worked on his perimeter game, this is where he makes his money, in the painted area.
That one's good on the assist by Russell.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. George outside. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. George passes to Thompson. Now here's Griffin. Here's Van Vliet. Back to Griffin. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And Russell, here we go. Here's Gordon. That's tipped. Here's Nwaba. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside, Williams. Van Vliet against George. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Nwaba for 3. Here's Porzingis. Oh, George with a steal. Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
An excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
And Miami has possession, trailing by 2. Pass to Griffin, to the paint. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's George, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Van Vliet with it. Goes up at the elbow. It's all tied in Toronto. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018, he talked about his summertime.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there.
And Grant, you see the work he's put in to strengthen his frame.
I mean, he really has, B.A. At 7'3", tremendous length. Putting on that suit of armor, so to speak, can help him withstand the rigors of this game.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got David Nwaba. Lonnie Walker is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Kenyon Martin, and it's Griffin in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. A different look for Miami. Zion Williamson comes in for Griffin, and Wright subbed in for Nwaba. Outside Walker. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Russell to pass to Brown. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Walker. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Brooks. Right side, Russell. Into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. Miami trailing. Got a piece of it. Here's Brooks. Here's Thibault. Not going to go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Raptors. Johnson, he's checked in for Thibault. And Green is subbed in for Russell. The Heat have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And with a nice all-around game, Walker's just searching for that consistency now.
He is. He shows flashes of being a great passer and a great shooter. And he can really defend. And he's an explosive athlete.
Brown with the steal. Walker against Johnson. On the attack, Green from deep. The shot by Johnson, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. And he drives in. Wright finds Williamson. Rejected by Brown. And they're pushing it up. Kicks it out to Isaac. Lets the three fly. And the three-pointer goes. Isaac's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Something else I've liked is how well they pressure the ball handle. They're really doing a great job of forcing turnovers.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Toronto with the ball. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Williamson comes with a double team. Johnson with it, guarded now by Williams. Inside, here's Wright. Brown with some nice D.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And they'll get another chance. Back to Isaac. Outside for Brooks. Shot clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Nice shot by Walker.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Outside, Green. Isaac. It's hauled in by the Heat. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Outside, Williams. Pass to Martin. 4-3. Williams misses. The Raptors with a lead. A minute 53 left in the first half of this one. It's Johnson with a drive. Yep, that one goes. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
From 10 feet away, Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first 2 points.
You know, he's still a streaky shooter, but Lou Williams has refined his jumper to the point where it's much more consistent.
And the Raptors call time here. Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
And the Heat making a change here. Porzingis has checked in for Zion Williamson. Griffin comes in for Martin. Nwaba, he's checked in for Wright. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Gordon. He's checked in for Isaac. Butler comes in for Thibault. Paul George, he's checked in for Johnson. And Green is subbed in for Russell. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. "56 seconds left in the second quarter. Green, the pass to George. Gordon outside. Pass to George. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And Gordon with the basket on the assist from Butler.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat, but give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Walker on the wing. Green covering.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
George drives in. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Butler with a steal. For 3, Gordon. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. Get those high percentage looks, get things to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
Obviously, that was UGLY. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I'll tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. A about to get underway.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Raptors shooting 36% for the game. Not great. They've got Klay Thompson. Draymond Green is out there with Paul George. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Gordon in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Just an exceptional take to the hoop by Green there. Looking to see him go for slams like that more.
Williamson outside. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Nwaba. And that's going to be a travel.
Raptors ball.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. That one goes. Count it. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Van Vliet with it. Checked by Gordon. Williamson outside. Pass to Wright. Over Butler. Here's Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
It's really good to see Kristaps inside forcing the issue. We know his outside abilities, but he can also bang down low.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
They double team George to the inside. Gordon, yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Gordon's got 6.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And here's Wright. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team. You got to appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Wright, pass to Van Vliet. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williamson throws it down.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Outside, Green kicks it to George. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3 from Thompson knocks down the triple. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Right side, Porzingis. Here's Williamson. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. He has 6.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebounds.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams against Russell. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Isaac.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Isaac. Now Russell. On the wing, Brooks. Plenty of space. And too long on the shot.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Russell, that's good. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Back to Williams. Pass to Martin. That one no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Here's Isaac. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
In all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Williams in the post. Guarded by Russell. Griffin passes to Williams. And another shot. Oh, rejected by Isaac. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And stolen by Nwaba. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Williams against Russell. Pass to Brooks. Back to Russell. With the drive. And then Russell with the dunk.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Down low. Here's Isaac. It's hauled in by the Heat. Pass to Wright. Left side Williams. It's tipped. And he gets it back. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low and scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Lonnie Walker, Blake Griffin out there with David Nwaba. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Porzingis in at the center position, locking down the middle. And it's the Heat with the ball. 15-point game. Pass to VanVleet. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Isaac's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Russell with the ball, and Walker picks him up defensively. Isaac's shot is off.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Yeah, that one's good.
What agility from Fred VanVleet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Brooks against VanVleet. Outside Russell. Back to Brooks. Doubled by VanVleet. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His second personal foul.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
Williamson's checked in for Miami. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Walker against Russell. Right side, Walker. Up and over Russell. Walker's shot is off.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Johnson with a bucket.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Van Vliet finds Nwaba. Back to Van Vliet. Williamson outside. Pass to Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from 12. Off the left rim and out.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Left side, Russell. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Russell. Brooks with it. Jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Right, the pass to Nwaba. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Butler, good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Nwaba. Pass to Williamson. And yep, it's good.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Butler. There's the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Williamson. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
He entered the league with a mountain of potential. And I think Zion will feel that potential. He's a special talent.
Outside, Green. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And George with the jam.
I believe he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Porzingis. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on David Nwaba.
When you talk about beyond the box score, Draymond is the prime example. So much of his contributions don't show up in his numbers.
The leadership, the communication, Draymond does so much, Smitty.
You know, B.A., he's a unique player in that regard. Lifts the level of everyone on his team, a true coach on the floor.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They trail by 16. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Jonathan Isaac.
And he kept the opponents off balance all night long. Just swatting down shot after shot, disrupting their offense. He was a one-man defensive wrecking ball, and they never found a way around him.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Here's Butler. Butler double team. There's 1:34 left in the final quarter. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jonathan Isaac.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
6 to shoot, releases. Williams grabs the board. And so here is Miami. They trail by 14. Van Vliet outside. They grab their own miss. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
In for the Heat.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Bradley. Outside Johnson. Takes it inside. Wow! Crazy good!
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
J.J. Redick. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Heat.
So he gets them both. Brooks outside. Intercepted. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win. Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
For the cash and tape, they'll be right across your head like it's Ash Wednesday. You got told, just get off your like your this fade. You can't sit, and if we ain't siblings, then I can't relate. Today, I'm 8-6, I run. I got it jumping like Pompeii. I don't need nothing but one tape. I'm from the part of the city where you keep them like 1+8. Our politician. We do it like a small town wager. I'm the dropout major. Success stories I favor. Used to cover my scars out here trying to cover the fader. Yeah, Pro Tools, knobs, and the faders. Tell Assalamu alaikum. You ain't bout static like AM radio. Ain't even playing. I put my heart in my all in my art. I'm arting it. All of them are the same. It's harder to tell them apart some days. I thought I'd call them out all together rather than waste the amount of bars it'll take for me to call them out by name. Caught a glimpse of the alternate world I've introduced to you via the studio. Got them studying on mixtape. I'm from the hood like my mama. Put that on my mama. I laid the law down like Parliament, all just with a pen and page. can't be everything to everybody. I wanna be your lover, your best friend, your Batman, Spider-Man, fight the pilot. Now your rivals in. I wanna you to be the one to heal you up. I wanna be the one to on nights when you need to cheer you up. I wanna be the one to build you up. A wall worth $5 billion to keep out the rah-rah and the blah blah blah. So nobody try to steal your thunder, pull you under, toss my out, Royal Rumble. We done moved out to the boondocks, built a big house. There he wonders how some weather along the way went from Huey to Eddie Winsler.
What's up, 2K fam? It's Donovan Mitchell here. Play my signature challenge in my team 2K22. I think, if I choose my starting five, it'd probably be myself, Steph, KD, Melo. Tough. I have no choice. I have to put MJ in there, so strictly all scores.
Terrific shot of Nathan Phillips Square here in downtown Toronto. It's the NBA. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's open. Harden out there with Cunningham. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, they've got Jimmy Butler. Thompson is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Paul George. And it's Green in at the point guard position. Emphasizing the importance of a deep bench, a few teams across the league now, Doris, are riddled with injury.
It's why the salary cap comes into play, Kevin. Depth can be difficult to maintain, yet the elite front offices find a way year after year. How about the agility and footwork of Draymond Green? Boy, for a big man, he is so good at knifing his way inside.
Cunningham kicks to Anderson. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. And they double up Butler. Anderson against Gordon. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. No good on the three. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Cunningham. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. It's good.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Now, here is George. It's a three-point game. Kept alive. Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Cunningham. A floater. It's hauled in by Gordon. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Bulls.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Now, here's Cunningham, defended by Gordon. Cunningham with it. And Gordon over to help. Passes to Horton Tucker. The wide open look here for Wood. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
And here is Butler after the three-pointer from Christian Wood. And Taylor Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now, here is Harden. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. Anderson outside, takes the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And Thompson kicks to Butler. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Russell, he's checked in for the Raptors. Minnesota also making some changes. Achua comes in for Anderson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. Here's Butler, puts it up off the inbound. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And everyone knows about the offensive impact of Klay Thompson, but Torres' defense is just as important.
This guy is elite on the defensive end. Klay can switch off to several positions, and that was a major concern for his return from injury. The shot would be there, but how would the defense hold up?
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Brown's checked in for Gordon. Jonathan Isaac comes in for George. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Jimmy Butler. Forbes can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Russell. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. There's the drive and the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
And it's Schroeder with trailing by 4. And he slams it one-handed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Brooks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Thompson. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Russell. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Vanderbilt. Isaac with some nice D. Raptors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And here's Russell to the middle. Here's Brooks. Back to Russell. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
And Forbes kicks to Wood. The tray sinks the three-pointer. Wood's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Minnesota.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Russell. Here he goes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 6 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebounded by Isaac.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Russell against Schroeder. Outside Russell. Thompson for the triple. It doesn't go for him. Got it off in time. The shot comes out. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Raptors lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Raptors leading by 3. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Dennis Schroeder. Christian Wood is out there with Achua. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 3, the small forward. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against Miami. The dunk by Achua.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Brooks. No points in the game yet for him. Driving to the basket. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Russell looking around. Launches a 3. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Moses Brown. Butler comes in for Matisse Thybulle. George is checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Draymond Green in for D'Angelo Russell. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Anderson, he's checked in for Wood. Horton Tucker comes in for Vanderbilt. James Harden, he's checked in for Brent Forbes. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Cunningham. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And so Green will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity. Butler with the highlight reel attack.
And now another look at that Mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Achua, no good. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Gordon, and it's blocked. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Anderson. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Timberwolves trail by 5. And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Thompson, he's checked in for Johnson.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Loads it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, can you remember the guy's got a 40-inch vertical? I'll tell you, he does his best work in the air, I think.
Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Cunningham's shot is off. Being at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Pass to Green. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson passes to Gordon. Shoots over Achua. It's good on the putback. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And they continue to control the glass.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Down low. Achua, no good. Raptors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And it's Butler missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Cunningham. A second chance effort. Offensive rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's deflected. Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Achua. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
1:36 left in the second quarter. Traps in the tray. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for Toronto.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Wood, he's checked in for Achua. Vanderbilt comes in for Anderson. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. And that one's good. Schroeder.
That's about willpower from Dennis Schroeder. Great job out hustling guys on the offensive glass.
Russell passes to Johnson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Russell against Schroeder, and it's in there.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Here's Brooks. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. And Fable sends it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Vanderbilt, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Russell driving the lane, lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 8 points.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
The pass to Forbes. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
And Harden launches it from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They put a big effort into rebounding back, working around every minute. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Green is out there with Paul George. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And there's Gordon. And it's Thompson in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Harden.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Here's George, and the layup is good. George has got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
It's Harden with the drive. Second shot opportunity. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Wood.
And creating the second chance opportunity there. Wood has a nose for the ball and the length to make the play.
Going inside, and then George with the jam.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, here is Harden. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Now, here is Harden. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And the jam by Harden.
Assisted by crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
George missing again.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Cunningham, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now here is George. He's got 8. Loads it up for Butler. Wood against Gordon. Pocket 6. Green passes to Butler. Minnesota with the rebound. Teardrop shot. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thompson for the triple. Drills the 3-pointer. Thompson's got 10.
Now this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Cunningham passes to Anderson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. The 3. No good on that one. Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the 3-pointer to their advantage. Wood, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And undrafted out of college, Wood has dealt with plenty of adversity. I think he can overcome a little bump.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Achua, he's checked in for Wood. Vanderbilt comes in for Anderson. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for James Harden. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Russell. Horton Tucker, the pass to Forbes. Achua with it. Pass to Horton Tucker. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Horton Tucker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And that one's good. Russell.
When D'Angelo Russell has that offensive game working, you just want to play through him.
Schroeder against Russell. Achua, the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Achua. Passes it to Horton Tucker. A three-pointer, no good. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Raptors. Toronto working the ball around now. Right side, Russell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That endures the last few years for Russell, but has seen a lot of turnover and change for that young man.
And you know what? That can really slow down a player on the court more than you think. Last handful of years, Russell has changed teams and coaches several times, and yet he has still continued to be a factor on the floor.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
So they take the lead. Russell's got 19 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Schroeder passes to Vanderbilt. Kicks it to Forbes. Inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And Russell gets it to go.
My goodness, what a move. He left the defender in the dust.
Then effortlessly laid it in. He just makes it look so easy. Ridiculous.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 7. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Raptors lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Precious Achua. Anderson is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. And that one drops for him.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Schroeder passes to Anderson. A floater. It's not going to go for him. Isaac with some nice D. Here's Russell. Makes it off the glass. Russell's got 25 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Russell driving in, and the slam dunk by Russell.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Forbes dishes to Schroeder. That one off the back iron and out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Weibel. Outside Russell. Isaac trying to break free. And D'Angelo Russell again. Russell's got 8 here in the quarter.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact.
Minnesota calls timeout. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Some changes for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked in for Moses Brown. And Brooks subbed in for George. And then for Minnesota, Christian Woods checked in for Precious Achiuwa. James Harden comes in for Brent Forbes. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside, Russell. Knocks it loose. Harden with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Brooks against Harden. Here's Wood. Isaac with some nice D. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force. And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools, so he's been searching for direction for a long time. This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here is Russell after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Johnson. Anderson with the block. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Horton Tucker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jonathan Isaac. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Now here's Green. A shot by Johnson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Raptors lead by 4. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Got a piece of it. Anderson outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And good that time.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it. Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Cunningham looking it over. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's George. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
Cunningham inside. Defended by Gordon. Here's Horton Tucker. Rebound by Butler. George with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And George, here we go. And he banks in the layup. George has got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
And the Timberwolves call timing. They trail by 9. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Driving inside, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for Toronto.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for D'Angelo Russell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Now, here's Cunningham, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block. Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting.
Here's George. So it's Toronto winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
What that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to glow trot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a meal and I don't know what to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Gave a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She want a mini high school classmates, I'm growing on. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was nah boy. Now I'm in a box like a Kellogg's toy. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like DMX sing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. That's right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah. I'm very well on my that you could tell. Any got beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio so out of control. That waist that. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have bought me. Hey. I could build a house with all the. Yeah, been a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with, like a touch me not. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, whoa. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dripping Balenciaga on my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week. Go run it up, then blow it and repeat. So bad, can't speak. Whispering in her shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissor, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder. Love it and you know I got a spoiler. I just turn around, she spoiling. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double R, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure us. They try to act like they don't know us. might be the first to approach us. No loaders, they below us. Been locked in, I'm focused. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the ocean. Tell A, put the play in motion. Ask me what's my token. I gave you all the extra, that's bonus. All been bogus. If it ain't about money, I ain't going. If it ain't about money, I ain't showing. You a lame, but I know what you about. Ain't no money on Clubhouse. Took a trip to the. He always bless me. Stuff in the couch. For the fam, I don't care the amount. I know she got my name in her mouth. More money bring rain in the drought. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water.
I just cut some fresh lemons, where's the sugar? Lemon in my A, lemon in my L's, call them boogers. Rather 6 feet before I'm ever seen with you. Hold up! Yeah. What it is, it's that T, skin look colored in, riding in, double R, that's that color in, pulling in, that 400 grand, I just ordered this, Switzerland, Lake Geneva, where I spend my summer in, off the floor, that's Giano shoe, what I'm running in. Earlobe look like headlights. I need some Timberlands. I battle any man. Don't think they understand.
Double C on my feet, double G on my freak. Louis V by my breeze. She wanna kick it with me, she back and leave. She try to save her the place, but can't see none of them grow. She keep got an E and a B on the back of the CT. I'm done with the 12, got a V16. Say the money coming in, yeah, that's true. The more money I get, I don't want. Can't think about the last time that I text you. It's probably when sidekicks had them belt loops. Sign my giant hand cock on a day time I check you. Just like a brand new lamb, I wreck you. So if it's mine, it's yours.
Ride to the tank, I'm a jab in the mag in the exit. Last year more than what Google say my net is. I got chatter with the shares in it to the exit.
This is double P, I rock double C. Man, I run in beats like you running cleats. Man, come to me, you want sun to see. This internally flawless, a double V's. What troubles me is you couple me with these subtle fleas trying to double D. Hornet, trapped on a high of a bumblebee. They just got the closest picture of the sun's surface. That was us. Got the lot Ferrari part that just for one purpose. Catching dust. My secret service carry you call them. Back you up, tat you up, then add you up, then give you a cover like Adjua. If the fake, I don't respect it, it's clickbait, and that's this tastes like a shake. What a difference your wrist make when it's Richard made. Hungry eyes tend to fixate like an empty stomach for a fish plate. Get this straight, this is truck wheel deck grip tape.
Ride to the tank, I'm a jab in the mag in the exit. Last year more than what Google say my net is. I got chatter, the shares in it to the exit.
That's what we doing. I don't even gotta say I'm the queen of my city no more, man. They know I'm the queen, man. They already jacked that. Yeah, man. I can never lose. What you thought? I'm the queen of New York. It's life. I'm a big stepper. When I walk, big flexer. This is chess, not checkers. My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla. Pressure. So many people let me down, why would I let up? Can't trust these Philly, nah, it's a setup. I can't trust these pretty forever. My heart told me love, get you together. Yeah, and when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up, I'll never. I don't give a what you did first, I probably did it better. 6 years independent winning, will it end? Never. I'm a living legend, even when I'ma live forever. I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. Yeah, I'm God's gift, but that bar, I'm the big devil. I'm the big demon. Can't trick me if she a gold digger, I'm the big shovel. She the big. I like a with a thick bank and a thick schedule. Yeah, and I'm the that ain't changed, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. I have an animal and I have a ghost. Hey, echo, down my ego, let me check on battleship. I sink afloat, I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone, never a hoe, shout out to the Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, missing benches. The wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone, right. Dial tone, I'm in the twilight zone, I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road, I'm in the twilight zone, I have a setup, I have a soul, lot of Texas P, lot of K6 kicking it, I could win the Sion, I'm throw, every king got a, every up I got a, everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll, they can't them all. Every king got it, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
Let go. Crazy game. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away our carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off. In the spine. Your dreads off. My what is it? The mouse. Ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a big box. He made that shot turn, wore this bottle, pick the car. Had a mask, make him beatbox. In Miami with my then she got her feet. I walked in the party, I'm on my big foot, ready to get it started. I got no sense, no hitter. Ride around with, call me Kobe 24. Can't fuck with her no more. Got do the most. I get in groove on every time I see them folks. I got the antidote, I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold, she know my wrist on froze. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs, I got two rights don't make a wrong. It just go on and on. I'm kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'm up this regardless. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spot. Let it go. Scratch game. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spot. Your dreads off. My orders. Laying them mouths. Dugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Wore the spot off. Pimp the car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox. In Miami with my that she got her feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my big foot. Ready to get it started. I got no sense. Oh, hitter. Ride around with. Call me Kobe. 24. Can't fuck with her no more. Gotta do the most. I get in groove on every time I see them folks. I got the underdog. I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold. She know my wrist on froze. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs. I got two rights don't make them wrong. It just go on and on. I'm kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'm up this regardless. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spot. His dreads off. My orders. Laying them mouths. Dugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Wore the spot off. Pimp the car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox.
Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and lumber when I'm with you, I'm bitter as forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen. It up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sound is in the air, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all the commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you open.
Girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. Two more, got that. She wanna go up, don't provoke him. Like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. We can make a and a rapper, you the got a ninja jacuzzi. She love me like Lucy. I'm a dog like Snoopy. And you sweating out your weed, rich, I ain't cheap when I like what I see.
Girl, you chosen. Get up when you. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. can solve it. I can be your all, ain't no problem, baby. You can be more, but you're heartless, darling. Oh, but I've already solved it. Say what you really mean, take it softer. I looked you in your eyes, it was over. Cause when I really needed you the most, yeah, you were gone then, that summer. But I can't be there, and this ain't by design. I adore you, I really wanna be there, this ain't by design, girl. Take it softer, you know I'm out my mind, girl. Don't make this harder, come and light my fire, baby. How much longer till December? Say what you really mean. Take it softer. I looked you in your eyes, it was over. Cause when I really needed you the most, yeah, you were gone then, that summer. But I can't be there, and this ain't by design. I adore you, I really wanna be there, this ain't by design, girl. Take it softer, you know I'm out my mind, girl. Don't make this harder, come and light my fire, baby. How much longer till December?
Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh, I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh. Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. Facts. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me, casual pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say.